Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Jim, Big Jims Blogcast live. Give me a minute. I'll be with you in a minute. Just sharing this like a bunch of times there. So, anyways, all right. Okay. So, anyways, there we go. All right, there we are. Okay, I just gonna share it to a few more. There we go. All right, there we are. We still pretend it's the 1970s. All right. Grew up in the 50s, 60s. All right. So, okay. So, anyways, yeah. What else here? All right. Okay. All right, there we are. Okay, so anyways, yep, Big Jims Blogcast live. Here we go. All right, so yeah, Friday. If you're out there, holy shit. Okay, so anyways, yeah. All right, so anyways, this is Big Jims Blogcast live. All right. So, anyways, yeah, Larry, I see you out there. Big Jims Blogcast Live 6.0. All right, there we are. All right. So, I'm just sharing this, going to be sharing this to a bunch of groups here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is Sunday, June 14th, 2024, Friday weekend to kick off. All right, there we are. So, all right. Okay. 80s rock. There we go. There we go. Just sharing it. Star Trek. There we are. Blogger community. Okay. So, blogging. There we are. All right. Melodic. All right. There we are. Pat Sajak. There we are. Okay. Oh. All right. Welcome to Big Jims Blogcast Live. 6.0 episode 292. It's your weekend kickoff edition. All right. So I am just going to be doing a little bit more sharing here. There we go. All right. There we are. There we are. God, what? Oh, yeah. All right. Nope. All right. There we are. Okay. All right. All right. So, anyways, yeah, classic TV, Dukes of Hazzard. There we are. Okay, David Lee Halen. All right. AWA. Okay, classic TV. There we are. So, all right, people. So, all right. So, all right, I'm done all that. All right, it's Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 292. Friday, June 14th, 2024. It's a special weekend kickoff edition. I'm doing this. It's a vacation day from work. I've been on vacation. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here this Friday night. Excuse me. So anyway, yeah, it's Friday, June 14th, 2024. All right. So anyways, let's see here. Okay. So anyways, I'm going to, all right, switch back. There we are. Okay. So yeah. All right. What am I? Okay. All right. So anyways, there we are. All right. So, yeah, if you're watching along, say hello. All right, yeah, okay. So, okay. Yeah, all right. Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 292. Friday, June 14th, 2024. Friday, weekend kickoff edition. You will see me Sunday. I'll do my intro here. So, welcome to Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0. Episode 292. It is Friday, June 14th, 2024. Big Jims Blogcast Live usually airs Sunday nights on Facebook, the occasional Fridays like today. And let me see if I can. All right. Feed to. Wait, no. Your story. All right. We share that. There we go. All right. So there we go. Okay. Yeah. The occasional Fridays and the occasional once in a while wine o'clock Wednesdays. All right. All right. So, we're now in our 6th year. Big Jims Blogcast Live debuted back in 2018. So this year, expect more craft beer reviews. Okay. All right. Expect more craft beer reviews. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, there we go. All right, well, maybe I won't. So, expect more craft beer reviews. Tonight's craft beer is called Killarney Cream Ale by the Manitoulin Brewing Company in Manitoulin Island. So, yeah. All right. So, yeah, we do craft beers. We pair it with a good cigar and a good spirit. Tonight we're going to pair it with, like, Crown Royal Vanilla and a 34-year-old classic cigar. It is like a vintage 1990 Rocky Patel that I got from Riverfront Cigars. All right. Good taste so far, so good. All right. So anyways, yeah, like I said, I've done craft beer reviews over 200 plus. No, don't. All right. So there we are. All right. Over 200 plus. Yeah, like I said, pair it with like a good spirit, rum, whiskey, and a good cigar. So for 2024, retro, vintage, classic, nostalgia, yesteryear are the buzzwords here. We do talk about classic movies, classic rock, classic toys, classic TV, classic pro wrestling, classic rock with classic albums, along with This Week in Van Halen history, along with local events, bongos, bongo solos, Cactus Jack. Say hello, Cactus Jack. All right. Do like countdowns, birthday shoutouts to my friends, and like I said, the sidekick, Cactus Jack. So right on. The blogcast seen in the U.S. and Canada. Now, it's seen in the U.S. and Canada, but it's now seen worldwide in the UK, Mexico, France, Spain, Germany, etc. All right. So, thank you for watching. Tune in and turn us on. And enjoy the show. Paul and Tics for Religion are banned here. And we aren't spam. I'm going to reiterate several times tonight. The Big Jims Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Listen Notes, all these audio listening platforms release your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out before we start out to everybody watching in the Sarnia, Port Elgin group. Sarnia rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Chain Reaction, all the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups, all the Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock, Kiss groups, all the craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blog groups, all the classic TV movies, birthdays, bongos, and Rubik's. And then we got we're going to, all right, the Rubik's Cube groups tonight, too. So, anyways, let's see if I can still share this to a group. All right. Let's see here. All right. So, okay, blogging and blogging. There we are. All right. Vintage Prize Bongos. 8 Tracks USA. Let's see. World Class Cigars. Fans of Jerry Lee Lewis. There we are. Baron von Raschke, the Claw Master. Bongos on a Budget, camping and events. All right. So, anyways, yeah, there we are. All right, people. Yeah. So, anyways, that's us. I'm going to give you my disclaimer. You may hear me say a few bad, dirty words tonight, like shit, damn, screw, fuck. Go to your safe space, go to your corner, and cover your ears so it. Yeah. So you might, like I said, you'll hear those words tonight. So, all right. So, anyways, all right. So there we go. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. All right, we're live. It is Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 292, Friday, June 14th, 2024. We've got the crap beer. I'll get to the crap beer in a minute. We're going to do like birthday shout-outs, countdowns, local events. We'll talk about a double shot. George Peppard, the late actor, Battle Beyond the Stars, in our series on the A-Team. The A-Team Season 3, Part 3 of 5. We'll talk about the classic wrestler Baron von Raschke, the Star Wars-Dewback, our classic game show host Pat Sajak, our classic board game Twister, our classic album Dynasty, and as always, this week in Van Halen history. So, all right. So, anyways, boom. Here's Cactus Jack. All right. Okay. Boom. All right. Okay. So we get that out of the way. One more thing I want to get out of the way. Several times tonight, I'm going to remind people that, like, we've got a hotline. If you want to call me up and on your rotary phone right here, or cell, 1-800-867-5309. Phone lines are open, free to call. Talk to me about whatever you want to. All right. Okay, we'll put that away. Okay. So, excuse me. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. So we are. Okay, we'll switch back, and there we are. Okay. Okay. So yeah. All right. So. Okay. So. Okay. Great. Cool. We've got the likes and loves. Thank you for the likes and loves. Tonight's craft beer. All right. So I'll relight this baby. All right. Got that going on. It's a Rocky Patel vintage, 34 years old cigar. Good one there. Tonight's craft beer is called Killarney Cream Ale by the Manitoulin Brewing Company of Manitoulin Island, Ontario, Canada. Now I'm trying this beer for the very first time tonight. Now before I open her up there, I'm going to give you guys, I do give it a rating out of 10, and here's my beer rating system. All right, so anyways, before we do that, I rate it out of 10, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's like outstanding, awesome, excellent, very good, above average, below average, not very good, terrible, awful. So there we go. And before that, we've got like the Growler. You may want to pick this up. It's your Ontario Craft Beer Guide. This is Volume 6, Issue 1. You can pick it up at your local craft brewery in Ontario or the LCBO. This tells you about everything, every craft brewery that's in Ontario. So, yeah. Want to go out and get that. So there we go. All right, and yeah, so there's my beer rating system. There we go. 10 to 9, getting to the 5 to the 1. We don't want to do that. All right, so yeah, and like I said, I do give it a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. What are we going to give it tonight? So, all right. So, anyways, all right, let's get going here. All right, so we've got Killarney Cream Ale by the Manitoulin Brewing Company of Manitoulin Island, Ontario. I'm going to pour it. A nice cold mug there. So here we go. Okay, so, oh yeah, look at that. All right. So, okay. So wait till that subsides right there for a minute. All right. So, not bad. Not a bad tasting beer. I like this is its look at the color on that. So, yeah. It originally known as Red Rock Lighthouse. This beacon exists for about that la 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 la, yada yada yada. Sit back, relax, you know. Okay. So, anyways, first impressions. Not a bad beer. Smooth. Goes down really smoothly, but more on that. We'll put that back here. Chasing it off with like Crown Royal Vanilla. Alright. Okay, not a bad combo. Alright, so. Okay. So. Alright. Good cigar there. Yeah. Now, alright, so. Alright, so, yeah. Alright. So, anyways, alright, yeah, Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 292, Friday, June 14th, 2024. Now, when I do these craft beer reviews, you know, I don't go like, well, this beer is a very exquisite tasting, highbrow, you know, no, I don't use fancy words. I just go with my gut. I go what's within here. So, all right. So, anyways, tonight's craft beer, all right. Okay, wait a minute here. All right. Likes and loves. Thank you for sending me the likes and loves. All right. So, okay. So, yeah. All right, let me know you're here. Say hi and all that. So, yeah, good beer so far. All right. So, yeah. Goes down really smoothly so far. No unpleasant aftertaste to it. I got to get a reading on it all through the blogcast. So if you're still here and sticking around, if you want to throw it a number and you want to feel free, see if it matches up with mine, what I'm going to give it, feel free to throw it a number there. So anyways, yeah. All right. So, okay. All right. We got a good cigar here, a Rocky Patel Vintage. Let's see. So, okay. 6.0. All right. So, let's see what kind of trouble we can get into tonight on a Friday night. So, yeah. Okay. All right. So, here we go. Oh, I've shared this. So, all right. Thanks. I see you, Larry. There you are. All right. So, yeah. There, I know. I see you. There you are. Thank you for tuning in tonight, Larry. It's a special weekend kickoff edition of Big Jims Blogcast Live, 6.0, episode 292, Friday, June 14th, 2024. Now, we're going to get to some birthday shout-outs. But before I do that, I'm gonna do the Rubik's Cube. I'm going to do 4 spins, take it out of its holster. You know, Larry, feel free to share Big Jims Blogcast Live all over Facebook. So anyways, I'm going to get a particular color here. I'm going to try and get like, let's see, green. I'm going to do green tonight. So I'm going to do this 4 times. All right, a couple of spins here. Let's see. All right, green, green. All right, let's go. Okay, we're doing it. We're good. We're good. We're good. I think we're good. All right. So, all right. Oh, yeah. All right. So far, so good. That's the green right there. So, anyways, if you're like, all right, I'll just put it in a Big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug. Set it right over here next to my 18 lunchbox. So, yeah. All right. All right. Good cigar here. All right. Boom. Bongo solo. All right. So, anyways, yeah. now we get to some like birthday shout outs here. And maybe I will send this to, okay, so with the birthday shout outs, okay. Alright, so, okay. Alright, so anyways, I'm going to share this with some few of the birthday boys and girls here. Alright. Okay, come on, I know you're here. There we are. Alright, so, let's see. Okay. Alright. So anyways, here we go with some birthday shout-outs. Alright, so we've got Cactus Jack here. He's going to sing the happy... Alright, happy birthday shout-outs. From June 10th right up until this Sunday. Alright, Richard Cottle, Jennifer Wood, Kim Gosley, Cecily Berezowski, Kelly Eldridge, Drew Herback. And on Sunday, Doug McKee, Carrie Lynn Allen, Grace Pancho, Stephen Robertson, Carrie Coulter Volks. Happy birthday, everybody. So, alright. Enjoy your birthdays. To you. Happy birthday. Alright. To you. Alright, I'll shut him up in a minute. There we go. Yeah. Alright, boom. Alright, okay. Bongo solo there. And if people, you want to like call me up and shoot the breeze, feel free to do so on the hotline, 1-800-867-5309. Big Jims Blogcast Live. You want to talk about the craft beer or anything else, or, you know, there we go. Use your like rotary phone there or your cell. Right on. So, okay. Boom. All right. All right. Good cigar here. It's a Rocky Patel Vintage 1990. You know who I blame for my cigar addiction? This guy right here. So, all right. What was I about? Oh, yeah. All right. Send a messenger. All right. There we are. All right. So, there we go. Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 292, Friday, June 14, 2024. It's a weekend kickoff. All right, so let's get to some countdowns now. All right, Father's Day, as all of us may very well know, is 2 days away. Canada Day is 17 days away. Our civic holiday in August is 48 days away. For my U.S. friends, Independence Day is 20 days away. Labor Day is 80 days away. Grandparents' Day is 86 days away. And summer, that is only 6 days away. 6. Count them 6. All right. 6 days away. So, all right, we got that out of the way. All right. All right. We got to... Okay. All right. So, yeah, I spray air freshener around my, like, apartment. I don't want, like, my apartment to smell like a sweat sock. So, anyways, yeah. We will get to some local events here in a minute. But first, I'm going to, like, start us off. Like, I'm going to remind everybody a couple of times tonight that Big Jims Blogcast Live is not spam. Like us, share, subscribe to us all over Facebook. And the audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listening platforms where it's your podcast. And on my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out for you watching the Port Elgin Sarnia groups. Sarnia Rock, supporting Sarnia 2.0. Michelle, you guys rock. All the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups, all the Kiss, Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups, all the craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blogspot, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's. Right on, people. Yeah, so, all right. So, and tonight's craft beer, accompanied by Crown Royal Vanilla. All right. Bam. So we've got Killarney. All right, what is it here? I'll show you, give you guys. Killarney Cream Ale by the Manitoulin Brewing Company in Manitoulin Island. I'm trying it for the very first time tonight. A little top up there. All right. So, okay. Good beer. Goes down smoothly so far. No unpleasant aftertaste. So I think we got kind of like a good thing going here tonight. So, but it's good. I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here and sticking around, you want to throw out a number later on, feel free if it matches up with mine. Like a number in between like 1 and 10. Like 1, duos, cuatros, cinco, 4. All right, so I already let you know about my rating system. So anyways, yeah, so it's a good beer so far. We'll just put that back here. All right, so yeah. All right, just checking on the candles there. All right, so all right. Okay. It's a Friday night. It's our weekend kickoff. Father's Day weekend. I'm going to get you some local events. So, all right. Happening right now in Sarnia, in Centennial Park, is Sarnia Kinsman Rib Fest. They go all weekend, today, Saturday, and Sunday. You've got ribs, you've got craft beer, you've got live music. It's only $5 per entry. I'm going to go tomorrow. I walked by there today. It was pretty much happening. And yeah, Sarnia Kinsman Rib Fest. You've got like, I think maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ribbers from across Ontario, rib vendors from across Ontario. Always a good time, always a great time. Yeah. Oh, right. And also, this is happening too. Blue Water Border Fest. Thursday, June 20th to Friday, June 21st, Saturday, June 22nd. The bands are going to be Bush, Skillet, Saint Asonia, Born Riot, Our Lady Peace, Finger 11, I Mother Earth, and Scott Stapp. Mark and the guys that put on Blue Water Border Fest have done a pretty good job in picking up the pieces where Bayfest left off. And they're friends of Big Jims Blogcast Live, and follow us for maybe a ticket giveaway, not promising anything. So, anyways, yeah, Blue Water Border Fest, Thursday, June 20th, Friday, June 21st, and Saturday, June 22nd. Just mentioned all the bands, going to be a killer lineup there. So, all right. The 6th annual Mitten Village Block Party, Saturday, August 24th, 10 a.m., 135 Mitten Street South. Live music, vendors, games. Can't beat that. Good time. Saturday, June 22nd, 7 p.m., Painkiller Jane on the Duke d'Orleans 2 Cruise, 297 Front Street North, 19 and over. www.tickettailor.com events. Ruster, our favorite live music venue outside of outside of Sarnia. All right. Okay. So they are closing. Ruster is closing. At their events, like Saturday, June 22nd, 8 p.m., Fleetwood Mac, a tribute to Fleetwood Mac. Friday, June 28th, Axel DC, a tribute to GNR, Guns N' Roses, and AC/DC. Saturday, June 29th, 7 p.m., Latchy Doily. So you might want to, like, they're closing down. The owner is selling the venue. So yeah, you might want to like check all those events out. Ruster. It was a great little like venue outside of Sarnia, outside Sarnia. Monday, July 1st, 2024. Our friends at Two Water Brewing Company are putting on a Canada Day party. Live music, 444 Lindock Street in Corunna. Two Waters, another great little brewery, craft brewery within Sarnia, Lambton. Now, Sunday, July 7th, 2024, Sarnia Veg Fest from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. Canatera Park. It's a vegan food, beach yoga, live DJ beats. If you're into vegan food, go. I went there a couple of years ago. Awesome time. All right. Hard Oil Music Festival. August 15th, 5 p.m. to August 17th, 11 p.m. in Petrolia, Greenwood Park. By Petrolia, it's put on by Petrolia's 150th anniversary 2024 crew. Thursday, you got Josh Ross. Friday, you got Tom Cochran, April Wine. Saturday, you got Sam Roberts. It's $225 for a weekend pass, $90 for one night. Saturday, June 30th, from 1 to 5 p.m. is Grilled Cheese Pop-Up at Point Brewing. Point Brewing, and not by the Point Brewery. They're serving grilled cheese like sandwiches, cheese balls, and soups. Another great brewery. They're the new boys on the block, the Point Brewing Company. Saturday, July 13th, Petrolia Barn Dance, 6 p.m., 372 Fletcher Street, Scott Mannery and the Barn Burners. Go on, it's in Petrolia. Go on their Facebook page for more info. Friday, August 2nd to August 3rd, Food Fest 2024 at 137 at the Refined Fool downtown. Refined Fool, another great little brewery, 137 Davis Street, Sarnia. Games, live music, a bear wrestling cage, and more. You can't go wrong with that. And that is it for local events here. So, all right. Okay. All right. So there we are. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. All right. All right. So. Okay. All right. So this is Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 292. It is Friday, June 14th, 2024. It's your weekend kickoff. Bam! We've got bongos. All right, we've got this guy. Say hello, Cactus Jack. Big Jims Blogcast Live. All right. So, yeah. All right. Boom. Okay. And, yeah. So, anyways, all right. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I got a good cigar here. It's a Rocky Patel Vintage 1990. Accompany that, the craft beer. We've got Crown Royal Vanilla. All right. So, anyways. All right. And we've got tonight's craft beer. It is Killarney Cream Ale by the... all right. So, Diana, good for you. All right. Killarney Cream Ale. All right. So, by the Manitoulin Brewing Company of Manitoulin Island, Ontario, Canada. I am just trying this beer for the very first time tonight. Smooth tasting, velvety, goes down really smooth. You know what? No unpleasant aftertaste to it. Yeah, wide body right there. I never do this during a craft beer review. All right, woo, yeah. All right, so it must mean it's really good. But I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here and sticking around, feel free to throw out a number. Thanks, Diane. All right. So, yeah. I'll put this back here for now. So, we get to our, I got the movie on right now here. So, all right. So, okay. So, anyways, we've got, in our salute to, Mr. George Peppard, we've got this movie, Battle Beyond the Stars. So, and it was released September 5th, 1980, of a budget of $2 million. Its box office was $8 million. So, anyways, we've got the cast: Richard Thomas from the Waltons as Shad, Akira Farm Boy, Robert Vaughn as Gelt, who's an assassin, John Saxon, the famous, legendary John Saxon as Sador, the evil leader of the Moamari Empire. We've got George Peppard as a space cowboy, Sybil Danning as Saint Valkyrie. Let's see, what's the cast? Let's see the cast here. Yeah, a Saint Eximant, a Valkyrie warrior looking to prove herself in battle. So, all right. So, anyways, the farming planet of Akir is under attack by the evil Malmori Empire and its leader, warlord Sador, who demands that everyone submit to him or he will blow the planet up. The leaders of Akir recruit Shad to find and hire mercenaries to protect Akir with a fast spaceship. So, along Shad's journey, he finds and recruits a space cowboy, 5 alien clones who share a group consciousness named Nestor, Gelt, an assassin, Saint Examen, X-Men, a Valkyrie warrior, a reptilian slave Cayman of the Lazuli. Shad and the recruits return to Akir and fight off several Malmori troops. A final battle brought by Sador agents, forces of Akir, results in Sador's and Akir's forces being nearly wiped out, but Saint Examen determines her detonates her escape pod in Sador's ship, the Stellar Converter, destroying her ship and the rest of Sador's forces, saving planet Akir. Now, I'm watching this movie on TV, and could anybody guess what influenced this movie? Who influenced? What movie does this remind you of? Let's see. That Star Wars? Could it be? I don't know. All right. So you got the farm boy, you got the reluctant hero, the space cowboy, but right there. That'll be on the stars. Star Wars. That'll be on the stars. Star Wars. All right. But it's a good popcorn movie. I'm reading it off another computer here. All right. So, anyways. All right. Okay. So, yeah. I posted more of the. I posted. There we go. There's an up close person. I posted the movie's trailer on my blogcast page and my Facebook page, along with several scenes and clips from the movie. So look for it. All right. So yeah, it was. You could say that it was a cheap Star Wars knockoff, but it was. It did well at the box office. So. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Okay. Boom. All right. So, anyways, yeah. All right. So, yeah, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 292, Friday, June 14th, 2024. The reason I'm here, it's a vacation day for me, so I thought I'll do a weekend kickoff. And since it's being Father's Day, we'll have a Father's Day salute on Sunday. So, anyways, and our craft beer tonight, accompanied by a good cigar, and accompanied by Crown Royal Vanilla. All right, damn good. All right. Our craft beer for tonight, it is called Killarney Cream Ale by the Manitoulin Brewing Company. Going to top that up a little bit. There we go. Manitoulin Island, Ontario, Canada. So, like I said, trying this for the very first time tonight. All right, so there we are. All right, so okay. Goes down smoothly. No unpleasant aftertaste to it. This could be a good summer beer. I know. I'll just go on a limb and I'll say it could be a good summer beer. So, anyways, yeah, it is Killarney Cream Ale by Manitoulin Brewing. There you go. in Manitoulin Island, Ontario, Canada. And I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast, so if you're still here and sticking around, feel free to throw it a number. All right, so put that back here. Maybe, let's see if I can, all right, send in messenger, all right. Nope, no results found for that, so, all right. So, anyways, yeah, I got the, all right, so, okay, we're having a good time here. It's Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 292. All right. All right, so, okay, we get to, all right, part of our George Peppard tribute tonight. We get to, the A-Team. Season 3 of the A-Team. All right. 25 episodes. The A-Team. Season 3 went from September 18th, 1984 to May 14th, 1985. Yeah, and yes, Decker returns. All right. So, from the A-Team collection, the complete collection, there we go. All right, you can see there's the cast of the A-Team right there. All right, so, and yeah, all right. So NBC put it in the Tuesday 8 p.m. time slot. It was up against, let's see here. Now the A-Team was up against. This was a Tuesday, so CBS had Jeffersons and the Alice. And Alice, they were both on their last last season. And ABC had Three's a Crowd, the Three's Company spinoff, and Who's the Boss, relatively new. All right, so yeah, so all right, so we had we had Who's the Boss over on ABC. All right, we had the Jeffersons. And Alice over on CBS as their competition, and they wiped them out, just absolutely wiped them out. So, anyways, yeah. Now my favorite episodes were Bullets and Bikinis. Two sisters hire the A-Team. So, anyways, let's see here. Bullets and Bikinis. A Bend in the River, A Cup of Joe. Let's see, where's the Cup of Joe? Showdown. All right, Breakout. Yes. Okay. All in all, we had Cup of Joe, Ruthless Businessman, Cactus Jack, Slater threatens a family selling their diner. The A-Team hires them. Beverly Hills Assault. Artist heads up needs the A-Team's help against the men who beat up her boyfriend. Trouble Brewing, two sisters own a soda factory by the A-Team after a rival soda company threatens them. Timber, a brother and sister hire the A-Team to help their logging company stay in business. At Breakout, while B&A face her in Hollywood, Murdoch with BA's van gets hijacked by a bank robber, Deke Logan. Trouble on Wheels. The A-Team is hired to stop a stolen parts scam run by a violent criminal group. Oh yeah. So, So, anyways, yeah. And that's the. All right. So, those were my favorite episodes of season 3 of the A-Team. That's good old-fashioned television violence. And you know what? When you're on the run, when you're doing all this shit and you're on the run, you better pack a lunch. If you're hired, if you're on the run from the government with 3 other guys, or you're hired to protect a logging company or a tow truck company, better pack a lunch. It's best to pack a lunch in your A-Team lunchbox. All right. So, all right. And so, yeah. It is the A-Team, Season 3. And of course, they ended season 3 ranked number 6 with a rating of a 21.9 share. That means I think that means over 45 to 50 million viewers are watching the A-Team on Tuesday nights. And so, yeah. All right. So, and I did post highlights and clips of season 3 on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. All right. So, yeah. Okay. So as we get to our there we are. So we're done with that. All right. So, all right. As we get to our Mr. George Peppard, we've got our fearless leader. As always, we've got our fearless leader of the A-Team, Mr. George Peppard, who played John Hannibal Smith. Yeah. So career highlights. Was born in Detroit, Michigan. Graduated from Dearborn High School. He enlisted in the U.S. Marine Corps in 1946. Rose to the rank of corporal. Various TV and movie and theater. Breakfast at Tiffany's, Tobruk. This movie, Damnation Alley, which I covered on an earlier blogcast. Cool movie. Of course, influenced. It came out the same year as Star Wars. So, married 4 times. Of course, this movie, Battle Beyond the Stars, the A-Team, Banachak. A little known fun fact here: he was up for the role of Blake Carrington on Dynasty, but his ex-wife Elizabeth Ashley was hounding him for child support, so he turned it down as a fuck you to Elizabeth Ashley. So, but unfortunately, Mr. Peppard passed away May 18th, 1994 in Los Angeles of lung cancer. I don't know. It made so. All right. So, anyways, yeah. And this is a picture from the movie Damnation Alley. So, but I don't know what could have caused he passed away of lung cancer. What could have caused that? All right. So yeah, we salute Mr. George Peppard. There we go. With the 5 gong salute. There we are. And we got to get back the A-Team, the season 3 guest stars, Barry Van Dyke, Stephanie Kramer, Joe Santos, Marky Post, John Ashton, John Saxon appeared in season 3. Wendy Fulton, Dwight Schultz's Hannibal, Howling Mad Murdoch, Dwight Schultz's real life wife, and Lloyd Bachner. So, all right, and I did post highlights of season 3 on my blogcast page and my Facebook pages, so look for them. Like it. All right, so, okay. All right, there we are. So, yeah. Okay, smelling good in here tonight. So, all right. This is Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 292, Friday, June 14th, 2024. And it's a Friday night version, weekend kickoff, Father's Day weekend, Father's Day on Sunday. So, anyways, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to try and get all green. I'll take it out. Rubik's Cube, for the youngsters who don't know what this is a legendary toy in the 1980s. Every kid, including me, had one. So, and it seems pretty simple. The object, you got to get solve the all colors, all sides. So here we go. I'm gonna try and get the full green side in about 4 or 5 turns here. So here we go. Unos, cuatros. There we are. No. All right. So we check that. Still, nope. There we go. All right. So I'll put that back later on. the third try later on in the blogcast. So remember, kids, if you're on the run from the government with 4 other mercenaries, it's best you pack a lunch. So, all right. So, anyways, okay. All right. Our craft beer tonight, accompanied by a good cigar. It's a Rocky Patel Vintage, 34 years old. All right. Our craft beer tonight, accompanied by like Crown Royal Vanilla. Craft beer for tonight, it is Killarney Cream Ale by the Manitoulin Brewing Company in Manitoulin Island, Ontario, Canada. Trying this beer for the very first time tonight. I gotta say, it's a good beer. It's go down really smoothly. I'm gonna top it up. Okay, so all right, and look at the texture in that. Look at that. Holy shit! It's a good summer beer. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, saying that it's a good summer beer, good spring summer beer. I'll put this back right here. Yeah. And I do give it a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast, so if you're still here and sticking around, feel free to throw out a number. See if it matches up with mine. If it doesn't, no. All right. And thank you for the likes and loves. All right. So, as we get to our, our classic pro wrestler. All right, so yeah, he is. Hold on a sec. Bongo solo right there. We have Mr. Baron von Raschke. All right, so okay. All right. James Donald Raschke. He debuted in 1966, retired in 1995. He debuted in 1966 in the AWA, headed by Mr. Vern Gagne. All right. Now, after a successful amateur, he debuted in the AWA as a referee first. After a successful amateur wrestling career and a stint in the United States Army, James Raschke changed his name to Baron von Raschke and hailed himself from Germany. The Claw. Oh, yeah. You know, he would all right, so he would do a goose step and then finish off his opponent with the Claw. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, he was awesome. So, all right. So, 1970s was managed by Classy Freddie Blassie. In March 1977, he wrestles WWF champion Bruno Sammartino at Madison Square Garden, but loses by deep disqualification, but defeats Sammartino a month later, loses the title to superstar Billy Graham. If you hear sirens in the background, they're not for me, dude. All right, there we go. If you can hear them, give me a shout out. All right. 1978, Raschke is recognized as the first NWA. The first NWA TV champion, holding the Mid-Atlantic TV title. May 1984, Raschke and the Crusher defeated Jerry Blackwell and Ken Patera for the AWA Tag Team Championship, but lose them in August to the Road Warriors, Animal and Hawk. 1986, NWA Jim Crockett Promotions joins former tag team partner John Paul Jones, Paul Jones fills in for Crusher Khrushchev, defending the six-man NWA Tag Team Championship with Ivan and Nikita Koloff. Baron and Hector Guerrero defeat Barbarian and Pez Whatley at Starrcade 1986. he leaves the NWA after 1987. It's Crockett Cup. 1988, he moves to the WWF where he manages the Powers of Pain. He was there for a cup of coffee, basically. At 1988, he was back in the AWA, brief feud with Toji Hami, Captain Baron's Blitzers in the Team Challenge Series. The AWA folds, goes out of business, continues to wrestle other independent promotions. All right, so anyways, yes. Returns in 1995. 1993, teams with Ivan Koloff in the Legends match in the first ever WCW pay-per-view Slamboree. A Legends reunion. It loses to Thunderbolt Patterson and Brad Armstrong. He also worked as a substitute teacher. Now, the internet was, oh my God, I mean, if the internet was around back then, this man would have no peace. It would be instantly recognized if he was your substitute teacher. Wouldn't you not know? Do your homework or it's the claw. Da, da, da. The claw. All right, so anyways, doing a bit of this and that. All right. When he wasn't wrestling, he worked as a substitute teacher. In retirement, he fought and managed Brick-a-Brack Shot, the Wigwam, in Gale, George, Minnesota. There was a stage play. Baron was adopted. His stage play. Okay, hold on here a sec. So, the Baron. No, in 2007, he started his own stage play called The Claw. Shot in Minneapolis in 2010. And took probably all right, so anyways, yeah, it took The Claw, and it took nearly 10 years to complete. It debuted at the Minneapolis St. Paul International Film Festival in 2021. So, all right, so he's still so he's still retired, but he still makes appearances on the indie circuit. So, yeah, he had a decorated career. He managed the Powers of Pain in WWF for maybe a cup of coffee. Was a part of the NWA. All right. So, and a big mainstay of the late American Wrestling Association. Yeah, and that is that's our classic pro wrestler, the Baron von Raschke, with his move the claw, his goose step. That's the way he finished off his opponents there. So, and I did post several of his matches and his promos on my Blogcast page and my Facebook page, so look for it, like it. All right, so anyways, we're having a good time here tonight. Yeah. All right, so okay. All right. The Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 292. So, it is Sunday. I was about to say Sunday. It's Friday, June 14th, 2024. All right. So, yeah. Bam. All right. So, anyways, yeah. We're having fun here. We got a good cigar going. Our craft beer every night, accompanied by Crown Royal Vanilla. All right. The craft beer tonight, it is called Killarney Cream Ale. Let's see that. There it is, right there. Okay, there's a close-up. It is by the Manitoulin Brewing Company in Manitoulin Island, Ontario, Canada. I'm trying this beer for the very first time tonight, and I gotta say, very good. No unpleasant aftertaste. Go down really smoothly. I'm gonna go out. Like I said, this is This is a good spring and summer beer. I'm just going to top this up. I do give this a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast, so if you're still here and sticking around, feel free to throw out a number like so many people have done in the past. We're all about like audience participation here at the blogcast. All right, let's put this right back here. Okay. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Okay. So now, our classic Star Wars alien. Moving on now, is the Dewback from the Star Wars Character Encyclopedia. All right. So, okay. So we'll just put that back right there. This is the Dewback. You see a stormtrooper riding it. All right. So, okay. Dewbacks were thick-skinned reptiles native to the planet of Tatooine, primarily used for mounts, especially by Imperial stormtroopers and sand troopers. All right, so let's see here. Okay. All right. Whoops. Okay. So they are large reptilian creatures native to Tatooine. They're commonly used as beasts of burden by moisture farmers. They have been described as resembling a T-Rex pretending to be a camel. They move slowly at night but are known to run at a brisk pace for short distances. They have thick hides of like scaly green skin by long heads and short tails capable of brief bursts of speeds. They plod through the desert sands on 4-clawed feet. There we are. There's a bit of a close-up right there. All right. Female dewbacks lay 50 to 80 eggs each standard year. Dewbacks get their names because they had the habit of licking the morning dew from their heads with their flicking tongues. Dewbacks are mostly used on Tatooine for hauling goods from Mos Eisley merchants and moisture farmers, and also pulled like pod to starting grids. So, stormtroopers, patriots assigned to Tatooine, Imperial garrison used dewbacks basically in patrolling the desert sands. So there's your dewback. There it is. There's more there. There's the dewback from the Tatooine and reptiles. So there's more of a right there. All right. So that's the dewback. I did post more of the dewback's backstory on my Facebook page, my blogcast pages. So look for it. That is your classic Star Wars character alien. So all right. All right. Okay. So checking on that. Yeah. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 292. And it is Friday, June 14th, 2024. You will see me on Sunday for a special Father's Day salute. So, yeah. And I want to remind everybody tonight that this blogcast is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listing platforms. You'll your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out for you watching in the Sarnia, Port Elgin groups. Sarnia rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Supporting Sarnia 2.0. All the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups. All the Kiss, Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, Star Trek, pro wrestling, Blogspot, Classic TV, movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's. And so, yeah. All right. Bam. All right. And so, got a good craft beer going tonight. All right. So, yeah, good cigar going with it. It's a Rocky Patel vintage. Night's craft beer. It is accompanied by Crown Royal Vanilla. Okay. Craft beer for tonight. It is called Killarney Cream Ale. And yeah. By the Manitoulin Brewing Company of Manitoulin Island, Ontario, Canada. I'm trying this for the very first time tonight. Good spring, summer, and fall beer. Goes down smoothly. There's no unpleasant aftertaste to it. Yeah, this is a good for on the patio. This is a good patio beer. It's a good back deck beer, back deck patio beer. I top it up. Like I said, if you're still here and sticking around by the end of the blogcast, I do give it a rating out of 10. So, yeah, feel free to throw it a number if you want to. So, all right. Put that back there. All right. So, yeah. All right. Boom. Okay. Likes and loves. Let's see all those. Yeah. All right. Okay. So, all right, people. Now, just this past month, we've had all right, so gong time there. Now, just this past month, we've had legendary, our classic game show host. Here's our classic game show host, Pat Sajak, and here he is with Vanna White. All right, so we do a Pat Sajak salute. All right. All right. So, just this past month, he retired from game show hosting, retired from the Wheel of Fortune. Here's his career highlights. Born on October 26, 1946, in Chicago, Illinois. He is basically known for the hosting Wheel of Fortune from 1981 up into this year, 2024. Pat, final Wheel of Fortune episode hosting aired on June 7th, taped in April of 2024. Pre-Wheel of Fortune, he was a broadcaster DJ at the Armed Forces Radio, WNBS, WSM in Nashville, KMBC. He was a weather reporter in Los Angeles. He did host other game shows like Press Your Luck and Puzzlers in 1980, Super Password and Password Plus in 1981. He served in the U.S. Army from 1968 to 69, Specialist First Class. He hosted his own late-night talk show from CBS from January 9th, 1989 to April 13th, 1990. Here's a funny A-Team tie-in here. For the fourth season in the A-Team, he was on the Wheel of Fortune episode on the A-Team's fourth season. Pat and Vanna appear. Murdoch uses Face's system of reading letters to win on Wheel of Fortune, and he wins a trip to Hawaii. So that is our classic game show host for tonight. He retired. His last show was his last time hosting. Wheel of Fortune was on in April 24. His final episode was taped on. His final episode was aired on June 7th of this year, 2024. And again, we do a 5-gong salute to Mr. Pat Sajak. All right, and that is our classic game show host, Mr. Pat Sajak. All right, so good luck in your retirement, Mr. Sajak. Oh yeah, here's another classic throwback. There we are. There's a young Pat Sajak with a young Vanna White. There we are. All right, so okay. All right. All right, so yeah, we're in Big Jims Blogcast Live. Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 292. It is Friday, June 14th, 2024. This is a special weekend kickoff. So, yeah, all right. All right, so, yeah. And we got this guy right here. All right. Say hello, Cactus Jack. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0. Episode 292. Yeah. All right. So he'll be with me. Oh, and I've got the bullhorn here. Hello, buddy. There we go. Yeah. We'll put that back right there. All right. So, yeah. Okay. All right. So, yeah. All right. So, anyways, where are we here? So, yeah. So, anyways, if you want to ring me up, all right, we've got the Big Jim Blogcast Live hotline. So, if you want to ring me up, 1-800-867-5309. Ring up on your rotary or your cell. You know, say, hello, hey, like the beer, blah, 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 blah. You just want to shoot the shit. All right, there we are. 1-800-867-5309. Jenny won't answer, so there we go. You want to shoot the shit? There we go. Big Jim Blogcast Live, 1-800-867-5309. So, yeah. It's toll free to call, by the way. So, there we go. All right. All right. So, all right. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I am spraying like air freshener. I've got like candles going, and so checking on the candles over there. I don't want my place to smell like a sweat sock. So, anyways, boom. All right. All right, we've got our classic board game. Let's see, Twister. All right, there we go. And I've got like I've got the actual board game here. I'm not gonna there we go. So I'm not gonna. All right, I'm not gonna open her up because it's like it's ages 6 to up, 2 to 4 players. It was invented December 14th, 1966 by Charles Foley, who was a successful toy designer in Minneapolis, and Neil Rakins, president. All right, so anyways, there we go. All right, so all right, so anyways, yeah, all right, so so yeah, a president design artist. It was distributed by Milton Bradley. Object of Twister, a spinner is attached to like a spin board, a square board, and is used to determine when the player where the player has to put their hand and foot. Spinner is divided into 4 labeled sections: left foot, left hand, right hand. Each of these 4 sections are divided into 4 colors: red, yellow, green, and blue. After spinning, the combination is called. For example, right hand yellow, the players must move their matching hand or foot to the circle of the correct color. Now, now, a person is eliminated when they fall or their elbow or knee touches the mat. So, yeah. 1984, Hasbro acquired Milton Bradley company, making Twister, you know. So, anyways, yeah. So, more of that. So, yeah, it was licensed. They became Twister's parent company. Co-inventor Charles Foley died on July 1st, 2013 at the age of 82. So, anyway, maybe I will open this up. So, you got your, well, there's the board game. Let's see there. So you've got all like the player. All right. So anyways, you got like all right. So you got the sheet there. You've got like the you've got the sheet. You've got like your left foot, right hand. All right. There's a spinner. There we go. So yeah. And all right, I'll just put that back there. You guys get the idea out there. So anyways, it's a game that ties you up in knots, and it's like, this is like, I think this is Sursa 1984. So, all right, so we'll just put that back right there. All right, so, yeah, all right, and it's Twister. It is the classic game with even more moves. So, all right. And I posted more classic Twister commercials on my blogcast page and my Facebook page, as more of the history of Twister on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. So look for it, like it. All right, so there we go. Put that back up there. Remember, kids, if you're like tired from, if you're going to play a Twister game, bring your A-Team lunchbox. Pack a lunch. All right, so there we go. Okay, so yeah. All right. All right. So yeah. All right. Our craft beer tonight, accompanied by like a good cigar. It's a Rocky Patel Vintage 1990. All right. So. Craft beer today, accompanied by that cigar. With that is called, we've got Crown Royal Vanilla with it. All right, so tonight's craft beer, it is Killarney Cream Ale by the Manitoulin Brewing Company in Manitoulin Island, Ontario. We're trying this for the very first time tonight. Oh man, I gotta say, yeah, this is a damn good beer. There's no unpleasant aftertaste to it. It goes down really smoothly. It's a back deck patio beer, back deck patio barbecue beer. So, and yeah, so I'm just gonna top this up a little bit here. Fuck. Yeah, so, and look at the texture in that. Look at the color. All right, put that back here. But I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. If you're still here and sticking around, feel free to like throw out a number from 1 to 10. So we're all about like audience participation here. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. So, all right. So, yeah, good cigar there. Fuck. All right. So, now for the third out of 4 tries tonight, I've got the Rubik's Cube. I'm going to take it out of its big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug, and I'm going to try and get an all green side. So basically, like, this is the third out of 4 tries tonight. Those of you young people out there under 30 don't know what this is. This was a legendary toy in the 80s. Every kid had this, including me. So and basically, I think the object of the Rubik's Cube is pretty self-explanatory. Try and line up all solid colors, all sides. So here we go. I'm going to try and get all green. Well, all right. That didn't work out. Look at that. I'll put it back in its big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug. And I'll do that one more time tonight. So, all right. So here we go. And if you're ever like hungry from like solving the Rubik's Cube, you want to solve it, bring a lunch. Pack a lunch in your 18 lunchbox. So, all right. So, anyways, yeah. All right, people. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 292, Friday, June 14th, 2024. Yeah. So as we move on, we're gonna get to our classic album by these guys. Kiss. All right. Yeah, the original band right there. Ace Frehley, Paul Stanley, Peter Criss, Gene Simmons, and Gene, Paul, Ace, and Peter. So what we've got is Dynasty for you Kiss fans out there. Now, this was released May 23rd, 1979, and recorded in between January and February of 1979, billed as like the return of Kiss. So basically on the Casablanca Records, headed by Neil Bogart. This Dynasty is the seventh studio album by Kiss, produced by Vinnie Poncia, recorded at Electric Lady Studios and Record Plant Studios in New York City. The band at the time was Paul Stanley, lead singer and rhythm guitar, Gene Simmons, bass sing, Ace Frehley, guitarist, singing on 2000 Man, Peter Criss, drummer, sings on Dirty Livin'. The songs, you've got Charisma, Dirty Livin', Hard Times, I Was Made for Loving You, Magic Touch, Save Your Love, Sure Know Something, X-Ray Eyes, 2000 Man. All right, so do they have like a... Oh, yes, they do. They have like a... Whoa, look at that. All right. Fuck. You're not seeing double here. All right. So, yeah. Peter Criss sings on Dirty Livin'. Save Your Love, sung by Ace. Hard Times, sung by Ace. So, yeah. So, yeah. Billed as the return of Kiss. Dynasty Kiss was coming off the releases of each member's... So each member had separately recorded... Each member had recorded separate solo albums. Released the same day, September 18th, 1978. It hadn't made a studio album since 1975's Love Gun. Vinnie Poncia, the producer, was hired to produce Dynasty. He was a friend of Peter Criss and was hired because Peter wanted him. Criss was way into the drugs and alcohol at this time, but hurt his hand in a car accident, was difficult to work with at this point in Kiss' career. Vinnie didn't like Peter's playing, felt it was sucked. If he felt it sucked, so they brought in a ringer, Anton Fig. So he played on every song except for Dirty Livin'. Criss was on his way out of Kiss soon. Dynasty was the first Kiss album. Dynasty was the last Kiss album Peter would play on until 1998's Psycho Circus. Now, disco, as we all know, was the big fad in 1979. So, the Dynasty area. Dynasty, Kiss fans consider Dynasty a disco album. I Was Made for Loving You was written by Paul Stanley after hanging out in Studio 54, the infamous nightclub. Dynasty reached number 9 on the U.S. album charts. Kiss's image was changing with the fans, the merchandising. Kiss meets the Phantom of the Park. I covered that on an earlier blogcast. You'd have to be a real Kiss fan. Actually, this guy. This guy, what's his name? Oh God, Desmond Child. Actually, if you haven't heard of Desmond Child, you've probably listened to some of his songs. He co-wrote "I Was Made for Loving You" with Paul Stanley. And he would later co-write, like with John Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet. They had, like, the Dynasty Tour was billed as Return of Kiss. I was made for loving you, baby. Now, okay, so the Dynasty Tour, however, yeah, so basically there were 3 concert dates, Canadian dates on the Dynasty Tour. The Dynasty Tour starts June 15th, 1979, in Lakeland, Florida. There were only 3 Canadian dates by then: Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver, and Cheap Trick, Judas Priest, and were all opening acts. It ends December 16th, 1979, in Toledo, Ohio. Only 9 shows in the Dynasty Tour were canceled due to poor ticket sales. Peter Criss played every concert but sabotaged some shows by playing slowly on the last tour. Paul goes on in his biography about this. More younger kids with parents started coming to the shows. Some shows would be scaled down. Like, the Kiss was the first to use laser curtains. They found it to be too expensive. Some shows, disco influence would almost kill the career of Kiss. By 1979, Kiss, that was when AC/DC and Van Halen debuted on the charts. My favorite songs from this Kiss album were like 2000 Man, a Rolling Stones cover sung by Ace Frehley, Sure Knows Something, Dirty Living by Peter Criss, X-Ray Eyes, Save Your Love. So, but, yeah, like, tour dates, wow. But yeah, they would redeem themselves a couple of years later. I personally found this album to be, like, it wasn't bad. I was made for loving you. Really a bit too disco-ish for my taste. Like, I mean, there's your boys Kiss. We have Bill O'Coin, the manager of Kiss at the time. Yeah, so, but yeah, Dynasty is considered by most fans a sellout, but it was a cool album. Like I said, it sold well, but like I said, most Kiss fans thought that it was too disco-ish for them. So there's your classic album of the night, Kiss Dynasty. All right, so all right, Bill O'Coin, former Kiss manager. Earlier Kiss. All right. Neil Bogart, the late Neil Bogart, president of Casablanca Records. Really, the song doctor. This guy also, Desmond Child, has been known as a song doctor. So he co-wrote "I Was Made for Loving You" with Paul Stanley. He would go on. If you haven't heard of Desmond Child, the song doctor, you've probably, like I said earlier, you've probably listened to some of his work with Bon Jovi, Rat, especially Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet. He co-wrote "You Give Love a Bad Name," "Living on a Prayer." So, all right. So, anyways, and yeah. So, I posted like couple of videos from Dynasty on my blogcast page, my Facebook page. Sure Knows Something. I Was Made for Loving You, I think, and so yeah, there we go. So, anyways, that is your classic Kiss album, Dynasty. All right, in my personal Kiss collection there. So, all right. So yeah. I was made for loving you, baby. All right, so light this up again. All right, so all right, okay. All right, I did post more of like interviews with Paul Stanley about like the Kiss Dynasty album on my blogcast page, my Facebook page. So and what he went through to make that album, to create that album with Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, Ace Frehley, and Peter Criss, and the Phantom drummer, Anton Fig. So, boom. All right. So, yeah, tonight's we've got a good craft beer going, accompanied by like good cigar, vintage 1990, 34 years old. All right. And accompanying that is like Crown Royal Vanilla. All right, so tonight's craft beer, we've got like Killarney Cream Ale. It is by like the Manitoulin Brewing Company in Manitoulin Island, Ontario, Canada. All right, so let me. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. Look at that texture of that. I'm trying this for the very first time tonight. All right, very good beer. Goes down smoothly, no unpleasant aftertaste to it. Gonna like top it up a little bit. There we go. It's a good back deck patio beer, good barbecue beer, good spring and summer beer, and I'm gonna add fall, good spring, summer, and fall beer to it. So, but it's just a really good beer. All right, so yeah, and I do give this a rating out of 10 later on. Shortly, I will give it a rating out of 10. So, if you want to throw out a number, feel free to do so. All right, so yeah, so all right, okay, all right. All right. Okay. Smells nice in here tonight, so here we are. All right. So, yeah. This is Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 292, Friday, June 14th, 2024. It's a special Friday night version of Big Jims Blogcast Live, as I am on vacation. So, if anybody out there is watching and says, well, where are you? Aren't you supposed to be at work tonight? Like, I mean, nope, vacation day for me. And Monday, too. So, yeah, all right. So, all right. All right, more little... All right. Boom, bongo solo there. All right. All right, so as we're going to get to my most favorite time, actually, I got to warn you guys, there might be a bathroom break coming up here. So, all right. So, anyways, that's a catchy song. It goes through your head, doesn't it? I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. All right. As we get to my most, all right. So we're getting to my most favorite time in the blogcast. It's called This Week in Van Halen History, covering all eras of the band. All right. Boom. All right. Okay. So here we go with This Week in Van Halen History. All right, so there we go. I'll hold that right there. This covers from June 10th. June 10th, 1978, Van Halen opens for Black Sabbath at Hammersmith Odeon in London, England. All right, June 11th, 1983, Alex Van Halen marries Valerie Arlene Kendall at the Presbyterian Church in Beverly Hills, California. June 11th, 2003, David Lee Roth plays the House of Blues in Anaheim, California. June 12th, 1981, Van Halen plays the Coliseum in Oakland, California. June 12th, 1988, Van Halen brings the Monsters of Rock tour to Sullivan Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. June 13th, 1978, Van Halen arrives at the Hotel New Japan in Osaka, Japan. June 13th, 1991, Van Halen appears on National Live Radio from 5150 Studios to promote their album for unlawful carnal knowledge. All right. June 14th, 1986, David Lee Roth is interviewed in LA, California. June 14th, 2004, Van Halen plays the HSBC Arena in Buffalo, New York. And that is it for this week in Van Halen history. There'll be more on Sunday, covering the whole week. So this will be continued on Sunday. So there we go. All right, so we put that back up there. All right, so okay. Now I want to remind everybody tonight. All right, so yeah. Okay, so all right. All right, well, damn good cigar. All right, so yeah, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 292, Friday, June 14th, 2024. Yes, now I want to remind everybody tonight that Big Jim Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listening platforms where you should podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. And I want to give shouts out for you watching in the Port Elgin Sarnia groups, especially Sarnia Rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Supporting Sarnia 2.0, Sarnia Party People, Chain Reaction, all the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups, all the like Van Halen, Kiss, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups, all the craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, Star Trek, pro wrestling, blog groups, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's. All right, so, okay. Now, for the last time tonight, I am going to, before I rate the beer, I am going to, try and get, all the green side. I've got Big Jim Blogcast Live coffee mug. There we go. This is Rubik's Cube. I'm going to try and get a full green side. Couple of turns. All right, so here we go. Come on. All right, so there we go. Boom. Yeah, okay. So, all right. Okay, well, that's the best I could do. This will be with me all year long. I'm going to put it back in its Big Jim Blogcast Live coffee mug. All right, that's it. So, all right. So, anyways, yeah. And with the hotline, you want to call the hotline. You want to ring me up on your rotary phone or your cell, 1-800-867-5309. There we go. So, just to shoot the shit and all that, there we go. That's the number there. All right. So, tonight's craft beer, I'm going to give it a rating now. All right. Accompanied, we've got a good cigar going with this craft beer. It's a Rocky Patel Vintage 1990. All right. So, and accompanying that is our Crown Royal Vanilla. Okay. So, tonight's craft beer, Killarney Cream Ale. All right, there's the can. Look at the beer there. Yeah. So, anyways, it's brewed by Manitoulin Brewing Company in Manitoulin Island, Ontario, Canada, and yeah. My final thoughts on this beer. It's a damn good beer. Really good beer. It goes down smoothly, no unpleasant aftertaste to it. It goes good with the barbecue, like steaks on the barbecue. With your barbecue, it's a back deck patio beer. It's a good spring, summer, and fall beer. All right, so give me a minute here. I'm gonna. Let's see. What am I gonna give it? No. All right, so I am gonna give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Oh, man, yeah, I'll type that in right now. 9. Ooh, okay. 9. All right. Whoa, wait a minute. There we are. All right. 9 out of 10. Oh, yeah. Boom. All right. And where does that land on our, list here? Well, we've got awesome, complex, interesting, makes you want more right away. High seller potential. All right, with the happy face. Okay. Yeah. 9 out of 10. Killarney Cream Ale. Damn good beer. Good spring, summer, and fall beer. Back deck patio beer. Great beer. Barbecue beer. And you can take this beer to the beach. I'm just going to top it up. There we go. All right. So, yeah. Killarney Cream Ale. It gets a 9 out of 10 from me. So, all right. So, anyways, yeah. Now we've got that. All right. All right. Okay. So, yeah. Put that back here. That's a damn good beer. All right. So, all right. So, yeah. All right. So, as we all right. So, anyways, I'm going to give you guys now. All right. So, anyways, now you've been asking me. People have been asking me for T-shirts. All right. So, you want one like mine, like a plain white T-shirt, any T-shirt, baseball jersey, any design. You inbox me on my blogcast pages or my regular Facebook page, and tell me what you want, and I'll do my best to get it out to you. As so many people have. They are $35, shipping and handling included. It takes 4 to 6 weeks for delivery, so be patient. There are the T-shirt designs. You want the classic one, or the baseball jersey, or tank top. You let me know. $35, shipping and handling included, and I will do my best to get that out to you. 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. Right on. So, all right. So, I got an inspirational, motivational quote tonight as we close out. Honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. I'll repeat that. Honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. And that's by Warren Buffett. So, there we go. That's the, all right. Okay. Yeah. Boom. All right, people. Yeah. And, okay. All right, that's it for me. Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 292, Friday, June 14th, 2024. Our birthday shout-outs. We rated the beer, Killarney Cream Ale, 9 out of 10, by Manitoulin Brewing in Manitoulin Island, Ontario. Birthday shout-outs, Richard Connell, Jennifer Wood, Kim Gosley, Cecily Beresowski, Carrie Eldridge, Drew Herback, Doug McKee, Carrie Lynn Allen, Grace Pancho, Stephen Robertson, Terry Coulter Folks. All right. So, yeah. Countdowns, local events, Battle Beyond the Stars, A-Team Season 3, our salute to George Peppard. Classic wrestler Baron Von Raschke. Our classic Star Wars alien, the Dewback. Our classic game show host, Pat Sajak. Our classic board game Twister. Our classic album, Kisses Dynasty, this week in Van Halen history. Our inspirational, motivational quote, honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people, by Warren Buffett. I want to remind everybody that Big Jims Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcast, all these audio listening platforms, which is podcasting, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at youtube.com. And I give shout out to you watching the Sarnia Port Elgin groups, especially Sarnia Rocks. Michelle, you guys rock, supporting Sarnia 2.0. All the pop culture, retro classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups, the Van Halen, hard rock, Kiss, hair metal, classic rock groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, Star Trek, Pro Wrestling, Blogspot, Private TV and Movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's, right on. You'll see me Sunday. We'll have a special Father's Day salute, and it'll be Father's Day on Sunday. So, cheers, everyone. Again, 9 out of 10 on this beer. Awesome beer. Killarney Cream Ale. Go up and pick it up. Alright. So, yeah, that's it for me. Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0. So 292, Friday, June 14th, 2024. You'll see me Sunday. Same time, same station, same place. So, alright, people. That's it for me. Be good. Have a great weekend. And if you're in the Sarnia area, go down to Ribfest. It's already happening. So, there we go. Alright. Cheers, everyone. Be good. And, yeah, you'll definitely see me Sunday. It'll be our special Father's Day salute. Goodbye.